Hi there, my name is Jani, and in this video I'll talk about my own mental health problems, what I learned about them, and how I was able to improve my own mental health. So a bit of a backstory: I first encountered mental health problems when I first burnt out. It was during my last season as a volleyball player. I was putting my body and my mind under a lot of pressure and stress, both from volleyball and also my academic pursuits. So when I first burnt out, I encountered also a lot of mental health problems like anxiety, depression, fear, worries, and panic attacks. So at first it was really scary because it was unknown to me, but over the years as I was able to learn more about burnout and mental health. I also started to learn about triggers and what were some of the root causes behind my mental health, and I was able to improve them. So in this video I'll talk about some of the tips that I learned on my journey of improving my mental health. So let's get right into it. So over the years I learned that there are four things that impact my burnout the most and my mental health the most. So I call these the four pillars of health. The first one is the body. The body is the foundation. So if our body doesn't work well and isn't healthy, our mental health will suffer as well, because things are correlated and connected. As our body impacts the mind, our mind impacts the body. So if we learn how to improve our physical health, we will also improve our mental health. So the first thing in this realm is obviously nutrition. Nutrition is one of the biggest things that we can do for our physical health, because from food our body gets not only the energy but also all the macronutrients and micronutrients that uses to build tissues, to regenerate, to produce hormones and neurotransmitters that impact our health directly. So having a good nutrition, good quality nutrition, in my opinion and for myself, for my own mental health, is crucial. So the second thing is gut health and digestion. Gut health and the brain are directly connected via the vagus nerve. So I learned very soon that my gut issues and my problems with digestion impacted my mental health directly. So over the years, as I was able to improve and fix my gut, I also saw an improvement in my mental health. And the third thing that helped me improve my mental health were hormones. So about a year ago, I noticed that I was without energy, without motivation. I didn't have the drive, and I was also suffering from some of my mental health, for example, anxiety and depression. I got blood work done, and I noticed that my testosterone was low. So over the course of the last year, I was slowly able to improve my testosterone. As my testosterone was improving, my mental health also improved. So in the realm of hormones, testosterone, estrogen and cortisol play a huge part in mental health, so it's crucial that we keep an eye on them and improve them. So the second pillar of health is the lifestyle. In this realm, the most important thing is obviously sleep. So sleep is of huge importance not only for our well-being, health, but also mental health. Sleep is probably number one thing that we can do to improve our mental health, because in sleep our body and our minds and also our mental health regenerates. So it's important to get good quality sleep and enough sleep. Obviously, because of our busy lifestyle, we're always doing something and we want to find more time, and the first thing that we cut is our sleep. But for mental health, it's crucially important that we get good quality sleep and enough of it. So the second thing in the realm of lifestyle is obviously stress. So stress, we know, is bad. We know that most chronic diseases come from chronic stress. So it's crucial to find ways to deal with this stress and to buffer it. So this is very individual. For me, for example, meditation, mindfulness, being in nature, and other activities that relax my mind and fill my soul up are crucial for dealing with stress. Also, being physically active, a lot of studies show that physical activity is beneficial not only for stress reduction but also to improve mental health, and also find some ways how to deal with stored stress. So there's a theory called accumulated stress, that all of the stresses that we experience in our life are stored in our body and in our psyche. So finding some of the ways to release the stress, that will also improve our stress bucket and how we manage our mental health. And the third thing in this realm is obviously technology and environments. So I see in myself, and also studies show this, that the more time we spend away from our natural habitat, so spending time in nature and using more technology, directly impacts our mental health. So for me, being more time indoors and spending more time using technology and scrolling social media, it directly impacts my mental health. So I always try to find the balance between those using technology and being in unnatural environments and managing my mental health. So the third pillar of health is our mind and our emotional realm. So our minds play a huge role in not only our well-being but also our mental health. So the first thing is keeping the mind under control. We have a lot of thoughts running around all the time, so it's crucial to find some ways to still the mind and to quiet the mind, because studies show that the more thoughts we have, the more rumination is going on in our head, that directly impacts our happiness and our mental health. So finding some of the strategy and ways to quiet the mind and to quiet the thoughts is, I think, crucial. Also because when we quiet the mind, we also stop ruminating about mental health, because the more we think about it and the more we analyze it, the worse usually gets. So finding some of the ways, for me it's like different kind of ways. So it's gentle ways like meditation, mindfulness, spending time in nature, doing things that I love and feel joy for, and at the same time it's doing something physical, really physical, demanding and challenging. For example, going to the gym, being physically active, lifting something heavy. All of these things helps me quiet the mind. So the next thing in the realm of minds are internal patterns and belief system. So over the years I've come to realize that my burnout was partially caused to my own belief system and internal patterns, because our beliefs, patterns and behaviors directly lead to how we behave and how we operate in life. So if we feel that we are not enough, or that we need to prove something to others, or that we need to prioritize others and not ourselves, that will drive us into workaholism, which can result in burnout, and that burnout can directly impact our quality of mental health. So it's crucial to identify some of the triggers and some of the behaviors, unconscious and conscious, that impact how we operate in life and how we live. And the last thing in this third realm of mind and emotional states are emotions themselves. So emotions impact our day-to-day life, not only daily emotions, how we feel in our body, but also accumulated emotions. When we don't process stuff, we repress them. So we all have some sort of unprocessed and repressed emotions, and that these emotions are stored in our body, in our psyche, and this directly correlates to worse mental health. So for me it's crucial to find some of the ways to clear out accumulated and repressed emotions. That could be through journaling, therapy, also crying, having a good cry to let out all of the things that I've been repressing, and also talking to a good friend, go spending time in nature and other things. And the last pillar that helps me improve my mental health is the soul and the spiritual realm. Even though that's a bit of a taboo topic, and people don't quite understand it, I think it's crucial for our general health, well-being, and also our mental health, because our psyche, our soul, can directly impact and cause problems with mental health. So for me personally, I noticed that vital energy is of huge importance to me. So when I do things out with a joy, with sense of purpose, with passion, and I do just like I'm doing things out of my heart with the right energy and things that I enjoy doing, I feel so much alive, and my mental health problems just go down. So I think it's important and crucial to find things that we enjoy doing, that we feel passion and purpose for, because when we find meaning in our life, all of the other aspects of our life, including our mental health, improves. The second thing in this realm is the community, and being around people that we feel connected to. I think this is an essential part of mental health, because we evolved in tribes, we evolved around other people, we evolved with being in contact with others and exchanging their energy, helping each other. So I think that in today's world we are quite disconnected from each other, so bringing some sense of community and sense of belonging to our life is crucial. So finding people that we like, that we trust, that we feel good around, that we have the same interests, passions, and other things, I think it's crucial for our mental health. And the last thing is finding some ways to harness the spirituality, our spiritual being, our spiritual self. So whether that's through religiosity, whether that's through spirituality, whether that's through finding meaning for our lives, all of these things will create a sense of purpose, meaning, and a reason to live. And all of these things will help improve our mental health and our well-being in general. So these were my 12 tips that helped me improve my mental health. I hope this helped, and take care. Bye.